Oh, look at him. Oh, look at you.
Acting like he's never met you before.
Yeah, you do. And that's what I wanted to see.
Right. Oh, he's still hiding. There's no. Where I could go that you don't want to run around.
What's up, buddy? Batman.
Batman exhibits heightened reactivity when he perceives other dogs approaching him or his owner. Our focus today is to reshape Batman's emotional response by implementing a systematic desensitization and counter-conditioning process. This will help him develop positive associations with the presence of other dogs, fostering a more relaxed and controlled demeanor in such situations.
I don't think he's necessarily trying to charge at the person.
He's just doing the dog thing, barking.
Yes.
I got you. Batman. Batman, come on. And you see her? You saw her, she did? She turned around. So if you were walking and say an aggressive dog was coming towards you and him, if you press this, the dog would go the other way.
In managing Batman's reactive behavior, the trainer employs a sonic training device to effectively deter him from charging or barking at other dogs. This tool emits a sound that captures Batman's attention, redirecting his focus and aiding in impulse control, ultimately fostering a calmer disposition and minimizing aggressive reactions.
Stand right here. I'm going to get her. It's one Vienna sausage.
Okay.
Yeah. Because remember, we want to reward him when he's not misbehaving. There you go. He's excited. All right. So you stay right there. Yeah. He's just paying attention to her. Lift your hand up. I'm waiting until he looks at Pixie. And he's like totally not looking at Pixie. All right, so now we're gonna reset. I want you to go back in the house and then come back out again like we did before.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get so we can see if he's gonna do it again.
This time, Batman exits the house with a noticeable improvement in his behavior. He demonstrates a clear focus on his handler and exhibits no signs of stress or aggression. By redirecting Batman's attention towards his owner and positively reinforcing his calm demeanor through rewards, the initial steps are being taken to reshape his reactivity. This approach encourages Batman to associate non-aggressive behavior with positive outcomes, setting the foundation for long-term progress in managing his reactivity.
All right. Pixie, sit. Go ahead and give him the treat again. Pixie, sit. Go ahead and give him the treat again. Go ahead and treat him again. And let me know when you're all
The trainer strategically applies a tone sound simultaneously with the owner's dispensing of treats. This synchronization reinforces Batman's positive behavior by associating the calming tone with the rewarding experience of receiving treats. Consequently, Batman learns to maintain a non-aggressive stance when encountering other dogs, with the tone serving as a consistent cue to encourage desirable behavior.
Okay. I got like probably 2 and this.
Okay.
Just give it at intervals or?
Yeah, go ahead and give it to him again. Now he's sitting.
Okay, good boy.
All right. Now you're all done, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now there is no more treats.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to control him without the treats at this point.
Okay.
The only thing we used the treats from was to calm his state of mind. He's going to figure out real soon you don't have any treats.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still focused and engaged on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, now we're going to switch because the one thing I do know about Batman is he gets active when he's moving.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to go on the sidewalk now, and I want you to walk back and forth while she's sitting on his property. Because that's when he gets active, is when he's moving.
Engaging Batman in a walk with another dog serves as an excellent opportunity to foster familiarity and establish trust between him
All
and
right,
his
you ready?
canine peers.
We'll go
This
for a walk.
method promotes a
We're
gradual
gonna walk down there to the end of the
desensitization
street
to
and
the
come back.
presence of other dogs and
So I
encourages
will follow
positive
you.
social interactions, ultimately breaking down barriers and reducing his reactivity in the long run.
And you let me know what part when he starts barking in the neighborhood. If he hears a dog.
So, not usually just hearing a dog. Like if it's far away behind a fence, he might pay attention, but he's not gonna freak out.
Okay, only if he sees the dog.
Yes.
Okay. Do you see he's turning back showing the teeth?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull her on the street. He's letting her know not to get behind him. They have a lot of decorations, don't they?
Yeah.
It's cute. They're not coming over here, Pixie. Is it like random, like sometimes it's good and sometimes it's stressful?
So I can usually anticipate the stress
Uh-huh.
if I see what's coming. So this morning there was 2 guys on bikes.
Okay.
He barked.
Okay.
He listened pretty well. Like when I told him off or whatever, he stopped.
Okay.
But dogs, bikes, there was a woman who walked by. She was on the other side of the street. He had no issue with that.
Okay.
There was a woman kneeled down, and you could see her back in her yard gardening.
Yeah.
And his ears were very tuned up to that when we walked past.
Okay.
So he didn't bark.
There's not going to be nobody on the street or gardening or anything.
Yeah, of course, right? Well, so I wanted him to do the walk with Pixie because that kind of changed his mindset a little bit about other dogs and random dogs. Him and Pixie ain't best friends. But normally if you have a dog, when I would rescue dogs in the past, I would take them on a big walk together, and then next thing you know, they could play together. Your whole neighborhood's got dogs, huh?
Yes. Lots of dogs behind fences barking here.
At least they don't get out.
Well, you don't know that.
Once in a while. Like, there's one set of, they're like retrievers or something like that. They get out, but they're super friendly
Okay.
to humans. But then I have to worry about him.
Yeah.
Even though they're friendly. He's not so happy.
No, she's not fat. She is pregnant. She's my friend's dog. He's in Nevada right now. And he doesn't know anything about puppies. So I'm going to deliver the puppies for him. Then I'm going to give them all to him. He doesn't know what he got himself into because they are mixed with Malinois.
So what is that?
The Belgian Malinois, the police dog, that crazy dog that's on crack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, so we'll turn around right here.
All right.
And see, like, even the dogs in the neighborhood, what I like about this device, they start barking. You press that. And then they're done. She's like, what the heck is that? So what I do recommend is when you take him on the walk, to get a sandwich bag, put a couple sausages in it. And whenever you encounter a situation, you get him focused on you and treat him.
Okay.
So that he feels different about whatever he's looking at, right? Because there's a couple ways you can change a dog's emotion about something, and one's with treats, and the other one's with physical force, right? If I tell a dog to sit and I give them a treat, they'll sit. If I tell a dog sit and they don't, and I yoke the leash up and choke them up, then they remember those two things. He either rewarded me or he caused pain, right? The difference with pain is that you got to do it every time, right? With good feelings like a treat, they're going to immediately do it on their own, right? So it's conditioned to they continually do it automatically over and over again, right? Once the dog understands that it's been classical conditioning into their blood, whatever, their body, then you can take away the treat, right? Now, we were talking about earlier as far as the e-collar. If I had put an e-collar on him and I didn't condition him to it properly, then it only works when I put it on him, right? I could have put that e-collar on him and he would immediately stop barking, all that stuff, right? As soon as I took it off and you came outside, he's going to do it again, right? So it's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken arm. Now, if I was to treat him while I was training him with the e-collar, then he would think, okay, this is a good thing, right? So this isn't a bad thing. I'm not being punished, I'm being rewarded. So he's gonna wanna listen. So that's the difference. A lot of people, they do e-collar training, and trainers, they get an e-collar, they put it on their dog immediately listens, and then they say, oh, I'm a dog trainer. It doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? If the collar isn't working, then you don't want to use it on the dog. But what we're using the collar for is tone and vibration, right? When we use the stimulation, we do use it for protection dogs because we want them to stop biting when we tell them to, and we want them to sit and listen, right? Because if you're teaching a dog to bite people, you gotta get out of the street, Anna. There's a car coming. If you're teaching a dog to bite people, you better be able to teach them how to stop biting people for safety. And the recall has to be automatic. I like how Batman walks. Do you hear his little paws on the floor in the house when he's running through?
That's how I know he's stalking me in the morning before I wake up. He says stalking. Yeah. He went to the door.
He's waiting for you to open the door.
Yeah.
So I like that doing it right this because we got to see exactly who Batman is, and I work on the main issue, right? Now with him being an older dog, if someone wants to say, oh, we're gonna let these two off leash and go run and play together, that ain't happening. Batman is stuck in his old age. He's in his old ways. And when you get older like that, I've seen every single dog that gets old like that. They don't want another dog in their face. They don't want another dog breathing over them or playing with them. You know what I mean? That's just in general. I don't care what breed they are, right? So we're on your lawn, and he's doing really good. And I make sure I keep her to where she's not invading his space, right? But she's near his space, which is good. So you never let Batman off leash in your front yard, do you?
So if, like, sometimes when I go get groceries or something, they'll come out here. But it's for a very limited time. Like,
Yeah.
it's always in my sight because I don't trust them.
All right. Yeah, because if someone pops up or something.
Right.
Well, so if someone was to pop up and just like walking by, our kids running by, and he was off leash, you think he would charge them? Just barking at him.
So, I mean, I do think he would get in their vicinity. I don't think he would try to bite them.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
that.
he'll keep some distance, but I do think he's going to try to close the gap.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put her in the...
Promise that you'll catch me